Hey everybody, today we're going to go over MagicSchool AI and some of my favorite tools to use within the platform. There's so many awesome stuff. All right, as you can see, this is the MagicSchool website. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go up to login and you're going to enter your credentials and it's going to bring you to this dashboard right here. So as you can see, there are so many different tools that they have built already, and they keep adding them all the time. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a progression that I like to use, and I'm going to start with this unit plan generator. And when you click on that, it's going to bring up this screen where you can select your grade level. I'm ninth grade. How many days is the length of the unit? So mine is actually 6, but I like to choose a couple extra days in there so I have some options in case I want to take something out that they propose. In here, I'm going to type in any type of topic. So I'm going to go photosynthesis, and I have NGSS standards, New Jersey Science Standards. So I'm going to go ahead and hit generate, and it's going to come up with this unit lesson plan structure. So as you can see, each lesson, some of the key things in that lesson, and I just use this simply to give me an outline. I'll go in there and I'll edit some of the stuff I want to take out and change, but this is just for my unit plan. So it's going to go through and it's going to do 8 of these because that's what I asked. It's going to list the standards and everything there. Now I can interact with this document and change it up if I want, or I could just copy and save this resource and edit it maybe over in Google Docs. All right, so now that we have these 8 lessons, what I'm going to do is go to the top and I'm going to highlight this first one. And I'm going to copy it and then I'm going to hit back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, through all of this, I'm going to find the lesson plan generator, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And what I did is I took the first lesson within that unit plan and I just pasted the introduction to photosynthesis there, and I'm going to hit generate. And what this is going to do is give me an introductory lesson that's a little bit more planned out than the unit plan. All right, so I use the unit plan just to kind of guide the unit, but then when I want to get into each individual lesson, I'll do this. I'll use the lesson plan one. And as you can see, it's very thorough, and I could go in and I can change any of this stuff. I could just copy this, put it into a Google Doc, and simply edit anything that I want. Could also interact with the prompt generator. So the first one is unit plan generator, and then I get even more specific with lesson plan generator. And I'm going to take a second and just say, I like to go on an 80-20-90-10 rule. What that means is 90% of what I do to prepare for lessons can be AI generated, but I like to go back in and, between 10 and 20% make it unique to my students. I want to differentiate it a little bit or personalize it a little bit for the students and how they learn best. All right, so let's head over to our third tool, which is going to be the choice board generator. We're going to hit the back button, and now we're going to go down to this choice board generator. Same thing. We have ninth grade here. We could go photosynthesis again. Put that in there. If you have any possible topics that you want to talk within there, you could add additional detail. I'm just going to use this to generate it and kind of show you what it's all about. All right, so here we have different assignment titles, and they're all different. And here it gives you descriptions of each one. So we have this in here, and now we have 2 more options that we could do here, which is how can I assess these assignments. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and it's going to come up with different categories that you can use to assess those. All right, and then my next one is basically the next tool that I would show you, which is the Rubric Generator. You could go out to the main screen, but here it's already suggesting making the rubric, so we could do it in here. And here it made a rubric, which you could just copy paste into a Google Doc, and you could highlight what score they got. and that's an easy way of doing it. I will go back to the Rubric Generator real quick, and I will show you this one. This saves so much time. You could do what students will be able to. I'm just going to type in a topic. Here you could fill it out. I'm just going to do Introduction to Photosynthesis, and down here I'll say a claims evidence reasoning project, and I'll say it's on a 3-point scale, and I'll hit generate, and what it's going to do is it's going to take all that and it's going to personalize that, or it gets more specific with the topic, claims, evidence, reasoning. Let's go back to the all the tools, and now we'll go into the YouTube video questions. Here I'm going to type in 9th grade. You could do 3, 5, 7, or 10. I'll just leave it at 3. We could do multiple choice, free response, or true and false. I'm going to choose multiple choice for this one. I'm going to go ahead and add the URL, and I'm going to hit generate, and what it's going to do is it's going to take the transcript of that video and it's going to make some multiple choice questions. I only chose 3, so it only gave 3, and there's an answer key there. And also very cool, where in the video the timestamp is there where they can find the answer, or you could point them to help them get the answer. So that's another one. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to just highlight a couple of more tools that I really like that I use. And I'll also mention that there's a lot of special ed, IEP writing, behavioral management tools on this that you can use, which is awesome, such as the IEP generator. I like the text-dependent questions, so you could add a text in there and it's going to give you a whole bunch of questions for it. Another one that I like is the feedback tool. Alright, so if you look in here and you can't find what you're looking for, you could hit Control F on your screen here, Control F. It's above my video bar here, but I'm typing in feedback, and what it's going to do is it's going to highlight that word. So Control F while you're on screen will give you a little search bar at the top, which you can push in for feedback. My last one is bonus. This is a severe bonus. I love this one a lot because oftentimes in science, I'm looking for real-world connections. I want real-world examples. So if I'm talking about, I don't know, invasive species, I can go to this one right here and just type in invasive species to North America, and it's going to give me a whole bunch of organisms that's going to fit that, or how it ties in with real-world examples. And this really gets the students involved because now they can relate to things that they see in their backyard that might be invasive. So that's another great one. There's so many good ones. You got to check it out. You got to explore. And MagicSchool AI, definitely go in there and check it out. It's awesome.